All right, it's time for another locker room report with Coach Winters. And Coach, just a tough loss in Ashland last week. I can honestly say I don't ever remember a game being as affected by the wind as Saturday. And it's not an excuse, it's a factual statement. And of course, both teams had to deal with it, but certainly it took your offense out of sync and what it likes to do normally.
Exactly. We were not balanced. We were more heavy run than we probably wanted to be. But it really, if you look at it and you look at the game and you look at the tape, we still go out and win that football game. So we just didn't do what we had to do.
You know, Coach, here it is again. The lesson to be taken out of this is really there is no lesson. All the goals are in front of you still. You guys can still win the GLIAC. You can still make the playoffs. And I'm sure that is beyond a shadow of a doubt the overriding sentiment amongst the team right now.
Exactly. We never thought it was going to be easy, and the idea of going undefeated was the goal. But you can only take care of what's next. So we just have to go take care of what's next.
And what's next is a pretty tough matchup. There's no doubt about it. A Hillsdale team that, let's face it, you guys had a magnificent win at home against them last year. You travel to their place. You know how tough that team can be.
Oh, they're really a well-coached, tough, physical football team, and you have to give them all the respect in the world because they've earned it. But we just have to go out and play, not worry about who we're playing against. Just play the way we can play.
Well, from your standpoint, I think defensively that's one big carrot to take from this entire season. I think everybody knew your offense was going to be something special. I think defensively, maybe enough isn't being said about what you guys do on that side of the ball.
Well, I think for 3 quarters last week we played great defense and championship defense, and we feel we have a championship defense. But we haven't played that way on the road. So we have to go out and play well on the road on defense.
Last year, I think the thing that everybody remembers from that big victory against Hillsdale was the defense, and they better bring it on the road. It's funny you say that. You're waiting for it on the road. If there was ever a time to bring it, it's down in Hillsdale.
Exactly. Hillsdale has a great offense. Their quarterback's playing extremely well. They have maybe the best running back in the league. So we just have to go out and play the defense that we can play, run around fast, hit, create turnovers, and things will be fine.
You know, we've talked about it so often. There's never an easy game in this conference, the GLIAC conference. It seems that any team can come up and bite you. But after a tough loss like Ashland, in a way, it's great to get right back on the horse and have a test like this against Hillsdale, isn't it?
Yeah, I think because you're playing a good football team, you have to concentrate on that team. So you really can't, wallow in your sorrow. So we're pretty much up. We're ready to play.
Well, you talked last week about how you thought that it was going to be a defensive battle, and it certainly made me raise an eyebrow because here you and Ashland have this offense. Are you looking for the same kind of thing in Hillsdale? I don't want to give anything away, and if opposing coaches are watching, you're more than welcome to turn this off now. But all kidding aside, is this the type of game that you look at, another slugfest like last year at Tom Adams Field?
I think naturally you look at it that way because they do a great job of defending us, and we've done a great job of defending them. But I think that we're ready to break out of that. We're kind of tired of just being average, and I think we've been average the last couple of weeks offensively. So we're going to go out and put some points on the board.